What are we doing here, hon?
Today we're going to update you guys on the pumpkins, zucchini, and melons that are down at the other end. And what I'd like to talk about first is propagation. So we don't really need, I don't think, to propagate our different vines, but we do it anyway because it's funny. And I've heard people talk about using a paintbrush, and I could never understand why they had to use a paintbrush, because my experience has been with the pumpkins and the zucchini. So let me just show you what we do when we propagate. Okay, so when you propagate, you first look for the male flower because you're going to need him first. So male flowers are real easy to find. This is a pumpkin. Here's a male. You can see that he has a straight stem behind, and this is what he looks like. He's got a little pollen or whatever. So I'm just going to snap him off and tear him apart for ease of propagation. And then you just go find your female. Usually you actually find the female first just to make sure you have one. And we do check her out. So a female will have the fruit underneath the flower, and you can see that her innards very feminine.
Super beautiful.
There's no mistaking the male and female. So then you just, I love you.
Oh, you got a bumblebee coming in.
And there's a bumblebee
for you. I think you've been told, hon.
I think I have.
Nature will take care of itself.
Okay, just leave that there.
Oh, there's bumblebees everywhere. Look. Back to the video?
Back to the video. This you just smear them around, and voila, we're good to go. You're gonna get a pumpkin. The bee's gonna prove my point. Okay, zucchinis are exactly the same. Super easy. Watch this. So the patty pan is exactly the same. This is a female. You can see she's very feminine, and there's the little patty pan on the back. So then you would just go find yourself a male flower, and if he's not open, you can rip him open. He doesn't care. And then help him do his job. Easy. We can take out the sound effects. Okay. So, as I said, those are the experiences that I had with propagation. Couldn't be easier. Worked pretty much every time. And then we got melons. Let's go look at the melons.
This is hilarious.
Okay, so those pumpkins down there, those are carving pumpkins. They're just fun pumpkins. Clive likes to have them for Halloween. But I thought, oh, this year let's try some eating pumpkins and see how that goes. So we have one eating pumpkin plant here. And as you can see, it's doing just fine. It's made pumpkins. There's a pumpkin back there. There's a pumpkin over there. I think we're going to need to cut this vine. But again, same thing. The flowers are giant. It's easy to see what's male and what's female. There's no problems whatsoever.
Okay.
So the other thing I really wanted to grow this year was melons. It's really hard in our climate. It doesn't really get hot enough for most of the summer. But I picked a couple that I thought would do really well. And then I thought, well, and I'll help them like I help everything else. But I am finding that it's actually incredibly difficult to help these melons. And let me show you why. So down here, I see a female right there. So there's a female. Now it is obvious to see her. She does have a little fruit underneath. So I go to find a male flower to help her along, and I think that might be one. Oh, you see my problem here. Okay, I think that's male. There's no fruit there. Okay, so I pinch him off. I go to open him up to get his pollen. And that's it. He's so teeny tiny. So I see why people use paintbrushes now, because it would be so much easier to have a paintbrush to then go over there. I need to open that female flower, do the dibbing, and see if I can't get her to grow. And it's already August almost, so am I going to get a melon? I don't know. Anyway, it's difficult. So, update is, so far on the pumpkin front, we're doing real good.
Mm-hmm.
On the melon front, I gotta say, we're struggling.
We got a melon.
Where?
Right there.
That guy?
And then there's one right there. And another one right there.
Oh, there is one right there. Okay.
So, if you don't have a paintbrush, plant a wildflower garden. And those
that is
dudes
helping.
will do it for you.
That's true. Very true. So guys, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions about how I might have been able to grow melons more successfully, happy to hear them. The melon that we planted over by the tomatoes that was supposed to go up the trellis, I read the description after I planted it. They don't get taller than 3 feet. It's a Minnesota midget. I think midget is actually referring to the size of the plant, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll just see how it goes. Okay, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. All right. So remember, gardening is supposed to be fun, interesting, and unpredictable. That is so perfect.
That is 3 beautiful carrots.
3 beautiful carrots. Super, super interesting. And these are the 3 biggest we've ever grown, I would say.
I would say
right?
too. Yes, that thing is beautiful.
Love it. Love it. Stay awesome, guys. Oh my God.